Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with more Empire Total War. So I promised you guys we would be back at the start of our next turn. However, the British decided to take us head on in Montreal. So we're going to fight that battle. We've got John Sullivan commanding our army with about 750 troops, most of which are Minutemen. As you can see, we do have a little bit of cavalry, but I mean, we're only about like what, a quarter strength. We've got 20, what is that, 6? So 26 out of like 90. Not doing too great there. And then obviously the general's bodyguard is not at full strength either. We do have one group of rangers. They are almost full strength, not quite. And then two groups of artillery, which are at full strength, fortunately. They don't have any artillery, so we do have a pretty decent advantage there. However, they do outnumber us slightly. They also have reinforcements. During the break between episodes, they moved this little army into play here. They do not have a general, though. So their commanding unit is going to be these skirmishers here. But they do have quite a few skirmishers, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. Technically, these guys are skirmishers as well, since they have that 90 range. Not nearly as accurate, though. So, they do have a little bit of a range and numbers advantage on us. However, like I said, we do have the artillery, so if we can hit them before they can close, we might be in luck. They have some cavalry, but it's mounted muskets. So, as far as melee cavalry is concerned, we do have the advantage, but again, we are very, very weak in that regard, so let's see what happens. Okay, so time to deploy. Looks like we have the high ground, so we probably should hang on to it. Although, they're going to offer me up a giant wall here to take cover behind. That's pretty tempting. It's really tempting. And it's in my deployment zone, so I could get there pretty easily. Got more walls and fences back here. This is like just out of the playable area though. And another little bit of wall over here. Not in quite as good a position. If I set up here, they could move into the trees and fire at us without us being able to see them. Or we could sit back here in the trees. That's an option as well. I think I like the wall over here, though. Actually, that's not a bad spot either. Oh, so tough. So many choices. I think I'm going to set up here. So let's grab all these guys. And we'll move them along. Surprised I don't get to set up defenses or anything. I figured I would have gotten to, considering they attacked us. I guess it hadn't been long enough. Interesting, they didn't really set up how they were supposed to. You know what, whatever. Where's the rest of my troops? Cavalry, where are you guys? Okay. Let's get the artillery over here somewhere. And you guys over here. And our deployment, they're going to deploy there. And okay. Interesting choice. So, how do we want to do this? I'd prefer to force them to attack me head on, because obviously the wall is going to give me a decent advantage in that regard. But that's going to be difficult to do. They're more than likely going to want to come around on this flank. So we might have to form up a line here. I think that's what we're going to do. Grab like 3 of these guys. Probably go further than that. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then you guys are actually going to come on this side of the wall. I don't know where the cavalry is going to be best deployed. Maybe back here or over here somewhere. Honestly, I don't know how much of a advantage they're going to give us because they are so weak. I think the artillery is probably going to be safest somewhere over here, though. So we'll do something like that. We'll see how that looks. That's such a weird... There we go. I just didn't like the little group standing in the back there. I don't really know what good they would have done. Let's see, what are they doing? Okay, there's their reinforcements. Oh right, these guys. They would probably be best over there. Maybe a little bit more spread out. I don't know what good they're going to do. Unless they decide to come this way, these guys are going to be a little bit out of position. But we can always sort of maneuver as they attack. It does look like they're going to try to square up on us, so hopefully they come from this way. And then we'll be in good shape. There is a little bit of a blind spot right here, but that's okay. The fields of fire do overlap along this fence, so we should be okay right here. Alright, so what's their plan? I'm going to move these guys up just a bit. I need to hurry though, or they're going to close the gap before we get set up. You know what, I'm going to adjust these guys just slightly. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do something like that. Okay, if you guys would unlimber. Got cavalry trying to flank us, so you guys are going to fall behind the wall. Good luck getting around our flank now. Oh, they're just going to keep going wider, okay. Well, I'll keep moving these guys wider if I need to. I mean, I got plenty of wall. No, don't waste your fire on them. What's their range looking like? Oh. Interesting. What are they trying to do? They're gonna try to, like, shoot at me across this wall. Let's see. You guys need to keep facing up here. I don't know what their plan is. I mean, I can go all day on this thing. It goes pretty much all the way around. Doesn't look like you guys are going to be as effective out there. So I'm going to bring them in. And we'll keep the skirmishers on the end. They're going to stay there, which is fine. They can outrange me, but we do have the cover, so we should be alright. You guys need to start shooting at something. I mean, it's probably my fault, but... Ooh, that looks like a clean one. Wow, not a single kill from that. All of those look like they were on target. Let's see, they're going to cross into their line of fire. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, feel free to shoot. No? They don't feel like fighting today. Okay. Well, I should probably just tell these guys to hold their fire, because that's just wasting ammo, really. So what is their plan here? They're just trying to like run around behind me, and I don't like it. So I think you guys are going to... I don't know. You know what? I mean, this is as good a use for the cavalry as anything. So yeah, we'll send them over there. Because they're just going to keep trying to run around my flank. Or something. Now they're starting to back off. Yeah, they're just trying to get behind me. And, I mean, it's working, but is it really worth the effort? Like, they're trying so hard to get behind me right now. They're going to charge. Which is fine, I mean... It's like, what, 60 against 100? And we'll charge them with cavalry if we have to. Alright, well they're tied up. You guys need to start shooting. Probably should have done that a little bit sooner, but what can you do? So we've routed them, that's good. Maybe fire at the lines of infantry and not the little group of horses. Okay, you guys need to fall back in. As long as we can hold them there, that's fine. This seems to have done the trick. It's 45 against 30 something. You know what, I'm going to keep these guys out of contact and try to engage from the side if I can. Oh, those look like some good hits. We got musket fire happening. Let's reface. Oh, here we go. Charge is coming in. I'm going to try to countercharge it if I can. We're a little bit too slow here. I mean, that kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's not. They're not melee cavalry, so it's not the end of the world. We do need to watch out for those cavalry, though. Oh, they're trying to flank us. And it's gonna work. Come on, come on. Set up. Okay, they're pretty much done over here. I need you guys to start shooting. Like now. Now would be great. Any day now. Okay, well that's not working very well. Let's see, this mess needs to get cleaned up. The Minutemen can reform on the wall. Let's see, they're trying to close into melee range. Smart of them, because they're not going to win a shootout across a wall like that. Okay, you guys are just... I mean, that's my fault, but they're way too slow. I'm going to send them around and hit these guys. The artillery just needs to keep firing. Let's go explosive shells right in the middle here. And if you guys could do something like that. I'm going to reface them slightly. And what's happening over here? Oh. Okay, if you want to do that, we'll do that. I totally forgot about that. But, they just made my job easier. Okay, so trading shots over there. They're gonna break. They're gonna stand right in front of me. But you guys should be shooting. Okay, let's keep on moving down the line here. I mean, this looks like it's gonna go in our favor. It's definitely looking a little bit more optimistic than it was at the start. They're just sitting there. I don't know what their plan is. But yeah, we've got enemies breaking all across the lines here. I think that's going to do it. Got like one unit still hanging out. We'll go after him. Gotta watch those explosive shells. Oh, they're putting them down range, so that's fine. Oh, I thought they were firing explosive shells. Okay, there we go. And that should be it. Oh, right, their artillery. We have to go deal with their artillery. It's over there somewhere. Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, we'll end it here because this was a siege battle, so they're automatically crushed. Heroic victory. Awesome. All right. So they lost 800 men to our 173. We've got obviously the majority of our army remaining. They only have 100 guys remaining, so it worked out pretty well for us. Basically exactly what I wanted to happen. They came at me rather than us having to siege the city. We were still able to use our artillery somewhat effectively. I mean, they didn't work out as well as I'd hoped, but the walls really worked to our advantage because the Minutemen are never going to beat line infantry in a straight shootout, but when we have walls to fire from behind and artillery advantage, obviously it worked out for us. So let's let the AI finish their turn, and then we will come back and have a turn of our own. Okay, so our turn. Obviously our army in Spain was destroyed, or not in Spain, in Maine it was destroyed. Speaking of Spain, I'll show you guys something in a second. We got a new agent, so that's pretty cool. We lost Maine, we know that. It wants me to upgrade this farm, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh wow, that's pricey. I'll think about it. So the reason why I said Spain and Maine, not Maine, because I was watching this battle play out here. The Cherokee rolled up with a giant doom stack. This army was like all the way full, and they rolled up to St. Augustine here, and this army was significantly larger as well. And there was a pretty good battle. Unfortunately, we obviously don't get to see what happens, but I was pretty curious to see if the Cherokee were going to be able to take it. The Spanish held them off, but obviously they took some heavy losses. So that was pretty cool. And we gotta figure out what we want to upgrade this time around. Pretty much anything under like 3,000 I want to grab, and then we'll start working our way toward like the 4,000 and stuff like that. So you can't upgrade yet. You could maybe upgrade one of these. You guys were supposed to tell me which one I should do the governor's encampment with, but nobody threw me any suggestions, so I'm just gonna have to make it up as I go. Right, so we can crush them, but I think going after Maine is a better idea. So I think you are gonna go deal with these guys. It's gonna force me to fight this, of course it is. That shouldn't be as close as it is. I should be able to win this pretty easily doing it myself. I didn't want to have to fight another battle this episode just because it kills time. But yeah, 50-50, I don't like those odds. So let's save and we'll duke this one out. Okay. So, what do we got here? Little village, a lot of flat terrain. Looks like we are deployed across the river from them. So, defending a bridge might be the smartest way to do this. Yeah, because I don't see any other point of crossing. Unless they want to like ford the river maybe. I don't know if they can do that. Oh, I guess they could come across here. Huh. I feel like they're going to try to attack me head on because I think they think they have the advantage when obviously we know differently. So, oh, if I had artillery I would just destroy this. Bummer. Yeah, I think we're just going to deploy everybody over here. like so. And then I'm going to take these guys and put them right here. So anybody who wants to cross that bridge is going to get shot at. And then we're going to deploy stakes on the other end of it too. So let's set up like right here just to give the stakes some room. Where are they? So they're over here. Are they going to come at us? Or are they going to go around? They look like they're going around. They look like they're coming at us. So let's see which one it is. The land bridge is like way down that way, so I don't know what exactly they're trying to do. With these guys, we'll probably just form up lines, or a line, really. Like right, I don't know, somewhere like this for now. We'll adjust as they approach. No, please don't botch this. Okay, here we go. That works just fine. I would have preferred they concentrate them more in the middle. But if they decide to charge across the bridge, they're going to charge into some stakes. Are they just going to sit there? They better not just sit there. Let's see. Oh, they're just going to sit there. Well, how do we want to handle this? Can't just hang out. So I'm gonna come across here. So much for the stakes plan. Basically, these guys have a range of 90. They have a range of 70. We're gonna skirmish with them. So just hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, and try to force them to, I don't know. I mean, I'd like to draw them across the bridge, I just don't know how realistic that is. You know what, let's try it. We're already in this battle, we may as well kind of have some fun with it. Okay, I can't click apparently. Why can't I do that? Because they're on the bridge. Can I at least tell you guys to stop what you're doing? No. Well, then let's have them double time it at least. And we'll speed this up. Okay, they're changing up their lines a bit. Let's see, you guys need to draw them in. You guys are going to just stand over here for now. Okay, we'll put you on skirmish mode. Go shoot those guys. So basically they're all going to fire a volley and run like hell. And then we'll just keep doing that, trying to stay out of range. I'd like to get them across the bridge. I don't know how well that's going to work because, well, we can sprint across the bridge, I think. Yeah, so they can run across the bridge. Otherwise that would have been troublesome if they all get shot in the back as they run across. Although they do slow down a little bit. Okay, let's fast forward. Got a nice one deep line here, so everybody's going to get a shot at the same time. And we'll just concentrate it on the middle one for now. And I'm going to slow this down as we come into range because I don't want them all to get slaughtered. We should be fine. They're going to have to move in order to engage us. We have the initiative. But I don't know if I need to toggle move speed or not. Because if they, obviously if they skirmish at this speed, it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. I probably should have targeted them. They're slightly closer. Oh well. You guys are getting too close. Oh, never mind. Okay, go ahead and fire. Are they just going to sit there? Yeah, they're just going to sit there and take it. Well, until they move, we're just going to sit here. They're all reloading in unison. Okay, the The AI is not very smart. Take some more losses. They're still not moving. Take that, you dumb redcoats. Well, we might just win like this if they're not going to move. I imagine once these guys start to break, they might reconsider their plan. But until they do, we're just going to... It's a little bit cheesy, but I mean, I'm facing up to them. It's not like I'm doing anything wacky or unorthodox. I'm just lining up and shooting. So they are going to break fairly soon. These guys might run out of ammo before that happens. No, never mind. They've got quite a bit. Well, I will tell you guys what. If this continues on, I'm just going to fast forward through it, and I'll probably cut this out because you don't need to sit here and watch these guys continually fire volleys. So I will see you guys once something happens or we win. Okay, so one of them broke. These guys stupidly decided to like chase. Well, I guess that's my fault. But yeah, so we need to re-engage them in skirmish mode on a new unit. They're just gonna reform a line. Stupidly. Honestly, I'm gonna call everybody else up because there's really no reason to sit here like this. We're just gonna duke it out. So let's fast forward in the meantime. But yeah, these guys are completely done over here. They lost 100 men already. Let's see, they are crossing the bridge. Here they come. These guys don't feel like fighting today, but apparently they feel like dying. Yeah, they're just gonna sit there. I don't know what's going on. Like, maybe if they move into range, things will change, but I didn't mean to rhyme there. Until they do, I don't know what's going on with the AI. Let's see, I'm gonna have you guys reform like that. And then you guys are going to line up like so. Gotta be careful here. We are moving into their range now. And yeah, that woke them up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're already at half strength. They're gonna break soon. Yep, they're broken. And these guys are gonna file into the shooting gallery. Let's see if they step forward. Or are we gonna have to? Looks like we're gonna have to. Okay, so we're gonna step up. And everybody should be in range now, yeah. Oh, and they're gonna walk into range of these guys now. So now, literally everybody's in range. And so this should be over momentarily. Okay, so that does it. Let's go ahead and end this battle and get back to our turn. Okay, so we did pretty good there. Only 10 losses. I'm actually surprised we even had that many. I don't know who took them, to be honest. It was probably during that last little firefight where they actually woke up. Because these guys didn't take any losses. So, yeah, I don't know. They only killed 5. Apparently we had some friendly fire or something. I don't know. So they're going to scurry off.
By the left. March.
We'll have to deal with them somehow. And then over here we need to retake Maine. So I'm going to go ahead and siege them. Besiege them. Let's continue the siege. We're going to force them to fight us. I don't want to be firing artillery on my own city. I mean, it's not mine right now, but it will be shortly. And it was mine. So what to do, what to buy, what to upgrade. I mean, we're running out of time in this episode if we haven't already. So I'm going to get this turnover fairly quickly. Actually, how are we doing on research? Let's see. 3 more turns, okay. I feel like plantations wouldn't be a bad idea. Excuse me. It's going to take 5 turns, though. I don't know if I'm that patient. Oh, too far. Or we could throw down a governor's... Let's do the governor's encampment in Michigan. So that's where we'll train our Minutemen in the west. Over here we'll do the State House. And we'll do one here as well. How are we on infrastructure, by the way? Looks like we're pretty good. Pretty good across the board. They're almost done. I think everybody to the south has it. By it, I mean cobbled roads. So this isn't quite over yet.
Settlement
But we could
received.
settle it right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just auto-resolve this and take it.
Strength and
We lost
honor.
16 men. Okay.
Raise the flag.
So Montreal is now mine. Region captured. Very good. John Sullivan gained some fame. He's also corporal in gold braid. So +1 to morale, +1 to command when leading infantry. Okay. And the Crimean Khanate is destroyed. Not that I care. Don't even know who that is. Okay, so this is ours now. What can we do here? I don't know about that. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we'll upgrade that. And that leaves me with a little bit of money left to spend, but not a whole lot.
They hide behind
We'll let them keep doing their thing. You know, I think we'll just hold on to it for now. We are going to need to train some troops in the next episode, I imagine. But we did what we came to do today, and that was to conquer Montreal. And we'll obviously take back Maine, but that wasn't, you know, one of our goals when we came in. That was a goal that sort of sprung up as we were playing. No, not going to do that. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. So that's our turn, and that'll be the episode. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our Empire Total War Let's Play.